Once again, it's a privilege to be welcomed into your homes. Today, we are reading from John chapter 20, verse 24 to 29. Thomas, called Didymus, one of the 12, was not with them when Jesus came. So the other disciples said to him, "We have seen the Lord." But Thomas said to them, "Unless I see the mark of the nails in his hand, and put my finger into the nail marks, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe." Now a week later, his disciples were again inside, and Thomas was with them. Jesus came, although the doors were locked, and stood in their midst and said, "Peace be with you." Then he said to Thomas, "Put your finger here and see my hands, and bring your hand and put it into my side, and do not be unbelieving, but believe." Thomas answered and said to him, "My Lord and my God." Jesus said to him, "Have you come to believe because you have seen me? Blessed are those who have not seen and have believed." We find it easy to identify with Thomas in the reading. When the other disciples approached him with the good news of Easter, "We have seen the Lord," their message did not resonate with him in any way. The darkness of Good Friday was still too real for him and prevented him from being moved by their Easter proclamation. His own reasoning did not allow him to believe that life had triumphed over death, that the crucified Jesus was now the risen Lord. Thomas stood in the light of Easter, yet that light did not dispel his darkness. If his fellow disciples were full of Easter faith, he was full of doubt. They claimed to have seen the risen Lord. Thomas declared that he would not believe until he not only saw the Lord but touched his wounds. Many believers can be troubled by their sense that the light of Easter does not seem to have penetrated their lives sufficiently. We can be distressed at the degree of doubt that we experience within ourselves, troubled that such doubts may even become more pronounced as we get older. The prayer of one of the more minor gospel characters, "Lord, I believe, help my unbelief," may find a ready place in our hearts. The reading assures us that the Lord understands a doubting, questioning faith. When the Lord appears to Thomas, he did not rebuke him. His first words to him were, "Peace be with you." He invited Thomas to touch his wounds as he had requested, and then called on him to doubt no longer but believe. Seeing the risen Lord was enough to dispel his doubt. Then out of the mouth of great skeptic came one of the most complete profession of faith in the four Gospels, "My Lord and my God." Dear friends, we are being reminded that serious doubt and great faith can reside in one and the same person. Shalom. Peace.